everybody is. But it's so nice to see you. And how are you? You're better?
Knock on wood. March has been definitely better than February. February was the worst month I think I've ever experienced.
Wow. That's
But
and
yeah.
I woke up today and I'm actually going to do a story about it. I have the start of it now with that feeling like that.
Hmm.
For me, it's honestly probably allergies because it's change of seasons and that always happens for me.
Yeah.
Change of seasons. But I feel like you can mentally be like, I'm not sick. I keep saying I'm not sick, I'm not sick, I'm not. And I want to take something to like get it out so I don't get it sick.
I take Zicam, like
Right.
I keep it in my purse, and
Ooh.
they're like zinc tablets that oral like dissolve in your mouth.
Yeah.
You take them every 3 hours when you get that scratchy throat thing going on, and I swear by them. They have saved me.
Awesome. I'm like, I'm not getting sick. I'm not sick.
I know. I do that too.
I
I'm
have
like,
so many
it's
things.
not happening. It can't. I don't have time.
So I don't know if you've seen it. Just came out. It's a lot of hubbub. I'm just learning about it myself. But
Hmm.
the ultimate portion fix. I don't know if you've seen anything about that.
Yes.
This is, and I'll be totally honest with you. When I first saw it, I'm like, all right, what now? Because they already have the portion fix. But,
Right.
oh my God! Like this is amazing. Like as I'm just starting because I had the fundraiser, so I haven't really had to like time to look at anything. But as I'm looking through, they give kids meal plans. So like meal plans. Carrie Danielle's here. But anyway, I'm not gonna go on and on because I honestly don't know that much about it yet. I'm learning it, but I can
Hmm.
already see like it's taking it to a whole nother level of nutrition, like learning about nutrition. They talk about carb cycling, how to use macros, how to so this can help really anyone, like even if they go to the gym or they have family meal plans. It's just, they give like a cookbook for kids. Like it's a lot of like really trying to make it a lifestyle for the whole family.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it. But so they give you a cookbook with it.
Oh, cool.
So yeah, so I was just before you hopped on, so I'm getting back to the point. Before you hopped on, I was looking through and I saw this chicken marsala.
Ooh.
I love
That is
chicken
like one of
marsala.
my favorites.
Me too. And I don't even I used to not like mushrooms, but I kept giving them a chance. And eventually I came around. I don't like
That's
them.
what you have to do with Brussels sprouts,
Oh,
G.
I'm trying. I have to do that again because I haven't done that in a
Gotta
while.
try.
So, what are you guys planning anything? I'm just starting to write down some stuff.
Well, I'm going grocery shopping today, so a lot of it's going to predict, you know, what ends up happening for the week. But I am roasting a chicken tonight, so I'm hoping to have some extra chicken that I can kind of put in salads and stuff like that, or maybe do like a taco. I'm not sure. I'm kind of, it's big enough that I think it'll last a few days. So I'm trying to think about what to do with like cooked chicken.
Yes, I don't know if you saw, but I made this. We actually never got to make it because we ran out of time. I made one serving of it, but there's a recipe for like making it in bulk and then using it throughout the week.
Yeah.
It's a chicken salad. It's delicious. I've had it before. I'll tell you what's in it. You can make it as a wrap, or you can make it over like greens to have as. I like it over greens. My husband likes it as a wrap. I want to save my carbs.
Right.
So it's got chicken, grapes, red grapes, green apples, almonds, sliced almonds, tarragon,
Hmm.
um, scallions, and I think that's it for the ingredients. And then what you put in it is this most amazing, like I could drink it dressing that you make with yogurt and Dijon and honey, raw honey. It's delicious. I just make
Sounds awesome.
Yeah, I just make it. I made it like separate, but there's a way to like put it all together, like all the tarragon, all the stuff, make it with the dressing, and then, like I said, you could just put it over, maybe with a little bit of olive oil or something, and like get it,
Yeah.
liquidy to go over salad. But
Well,
it's
that sounds
delicious.
great.
I will now that's part of this cookbook, which I'm actually thinking. Do you think people in our group would be interested in a little giveaway, like a little incentive, like if we do a challenge and people participate in a challenge and then they win this?
I think that's a great idea.
Because I have the extra. I don't need it. And I was thinking about doing something like that. So the recipe for that dressing is, I get it from here. I've been using it since I started, and there's so many amazing dressing recipes in the first course.
There's so much good recipes in Fixate. I normally don't, like when I'm looking for something or I'm thinking of something, I Google 21 Day Fix such and such, 21 Day Fix such and such, but I never go into Fixate, and there is so many good recipes in there. I don't utilize it's on bod for anybody. So it's
I
like
know.
purchase Fixate.
Well, anybody with a membership, right? Or actually the blog is great too. That's a great place to find it.
But like any challenger, like as an active participant, I should be going on there looking for stuff. People swear by her recipes, and I really just haven't tried a lot. I mean, I've tried some of them, but not a lot. Yeah. Everyone I have tried has been phenomenal.
Yeah. Well, my standard ones, her steak fajitas, the marinara sauce, this dressing, all of her dressing recipes are delicious. And think of what else is like my go-tos. Like I make them all the time.
Sloppy Joes. The Sloppy Joes.
Yes. But I think I'm gonna try this chicken masala. And but I will give you that recipe so you don't have to wait to hopefully win the cookbook. I'll make sure I share that with you.
Awesome.
And then we're going to do the 21 Day Fix stuffed peppers that we did a few weeks back. That are delicious. They're Instapot, right?
Yeah.
And for breakfast, I'm going to do one of my favorite oatmeal recipes. I have it in the group, and I actually have it in one of our meal plans. It's the oatmeal berry bake. I make it maybe like once a month. And it's great because it's breakfast for the week. It's oatmeal. It has berries, nuts. You use maple syrup as the sweetener. It's delicious. So I'm going to do that. And he's going to make cacciatore. So that's a lot of chicken. That's 3 dinners. I don't know if I could do all 3. I'll talk to him. We'll probably either do chicken cacciatore or chicken marsala. I'm going with the chicken marsala because we just had meatballs this week. So I haven't like red sauce like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I'm kind of red sauced out this week too with like the zucchini lasagna and then I had extra spaghetti squash, and I was just eating that like pasta with sauce on it for, like randomness. And all right, I'm kind of done.
Yeah. So I'm thinking the chicken marsala instead. And then with the oatmeal, I'm going to do arugula and eggs because I can make them at home, like as I go. But I think for my husband, we're just going to do hard-boiled eggs to make it because he goes to work. And that's all I have for my week so far is what I'm making. So what do you guys think? Carrie, are you trying to get more ideas? You thinking?
Well, we're going to Nashville Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So I only have to prep for Monday, Tuesday. But I still have to prep for both of us. So I'll still do like a whole meal for each of them.
Right.
I have done overnight oats for like 3 months straight without stopping. And for lunches, I've done my chicken, peppers, onions, quinoa for probably 2 months straight. Like,
you need to change it.
I'm done. I kept saying, I'm never going to get tired of this. I'm never going to get tired of it. But now I'm like, I'm done.
Especially because you only have 2 days to prep for it. So that gives you an opportunity to do something different.
I want something eggs. Like maybe I'll do a frittata, like just a small frittata and half for him. He'll take 2 servings for it, and I'll take 2 servings. Maybe the frittata.
What if you did that one that I made last week, but just lowered it? So you only need 4 servings. So you could make it either in a square dish, maybe. You could just do fourths. Or you could do it in a round one, like if you have a round one and you could cut it into fourths that way. It's delicious. It's
the one with the sweet potatoes?
Yeah. It's sweet potatoes, red peppers, kale, sausage. The recipe's in the group for sure. I think it's even in the units and everything. It is delicious. And we use spicy sausage because we like a little bit of a kick, but that's totally up to you. I think the recipe calls for sweet. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, try it. Because you know what? If you do it, you usually have to half the recipe because it comes usually to 8. So whatever it is, make 4 and then just, make it in a smaller dish.
I mean, lunches, I don't know.
It's just an idea only because I love it so much and you haven't tried it.
No, it sounds delicious. That's perfect. I've had the overnight oats and I just wrote down overnight oats and I was like,
yeah. Or you could do Lori has a really good one. I don't have the actual recipe though. I have it. Carrie has it. I don't know. It's like this mystic. I don't know. What do they call that? Like a ghost recipe. Where's the recipe?
The phantom recipe.
Phantom. That's the word.
Awesome.
So,
that everybody knows and loves and just doesn't have a
I
copy.
don't know. It's like sweet potato crust, and then she does the but I think you really need to do that in a big. I mean, I'm sure you could change it to smaller, but I don't know. Just try this one first. You can try that one another time.
Yeah.
Carrie made it.
Maybe you'll have the recipe.
Actually, I was just talking about you. Were your ears ringing?
No,
Do you have the actual recipe?
like the link you posted in the thread, like it wasn't letting me click on it, and then I went into your other room and it said you had another meeting going on.
I don't know why it's on that.
No.
Copy. You know what? I didn't copy the. All right. I don't know. Whatever it is. So I'll try to. I think I know what I did.
It's what I did with mine this morning. You probably scheduled a new meeting. You probably scheduled it, and it creates a new meeting room. So.
Oh, yes, I do. Because I have a whole bunch.
Yeah.
I got it. So, okay. Yeah, I don't know how to undo that for you. I don't know. All right, so we were talking about you because Carrie Danielle was thinking of a new breakfast that she wanted to try. She does the overnight oats every day, and I told her about my sweet potato one that I love, but she only needs 2 days of breakfast for her and someone else, so it's 4 for her and the boyfriend. So I was telling her about Lori's sweet potato thing. But that there's no, like, it's kind of like a phantom recipe. Like, there's no real recipe. Or is there now?
There's not, I mean, there's a thing to follow, but you could put whatever stuff in it you want.
Well, yeah, but I mean, like, how many sweet potatoes, how many egg whites? Like, I remember you telling me it's 3 containers, I think.
It's about like three large medium to large sweet potatoes is what it takes to put the crust down.
Right.
Because that's, a half of a sweet potato is 1 yellow. So the thing is supposed to make 6 servings. So if you use 3 sweet potatoes, then 1 serving has 1 yellow.
Right. All right. Well, she only needs 2 days, so it'd be hard to make that this week anyway, I think.
But do you have like an actual recipe for it? Like to tell you how long to bake it and all that kind of stuff? Do you have anything written out? I know you can obviously, anyone can change any ingredients. Oh, you do have something. Okay. We thought it was just like hearsay. Everyone says, okay, this is what I do. And you scribble it down and make it. But you have an actual something
Well,
for it?
like she typed it out. Like
Perfect.
it might have been in a post or something, but like I have a screenshot of it or something.
Perfect. Can you send us that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks.
All right. Yeah, it's pretty good. And what I found with it when I made it, so I like the egg yolk. I know Karen does too. We talked about that before. This one calls for egg whites. She's made it for her husband with the egg yolk. Right? I've seen Lori do that. But I had it with the egg whites because I didn't know really that there was the option. And it wasn't terrible. Like, I usually don't like that at all. And it really was pretty good. I liked it. The only thing I found, it was not spiced enough. Like, I needed to add some salt, maybe everything with the bagel seasoning, something. It needed some flavor. It didn't have much flavor. So I found that. Yeah, but the egg whites, they didn't dry out at all. They stayed moist, which was good. And it was very filling too. All right. Sandra, where'd you go, girl? What are you making? I'm calling you out.
I literally, I have my books here. I'm gonna probably do some French toast for breakfast. And then I think the other days I'm probably gonna do egg cups again.
Is that
and then lunches for me are pretty either chicken with veggies and a little bit of rice. I'm like so plain. Or I do like tuna with salad. And then dinners, I actually got I'm going to try something from Ultimate Portion Fix. Like, even though I'm a little scared, I was just telling the girls on the other call, like a lot of ingredients scares me, but, there's this, where is it? This like Tuscan bean thing I'm going to try, but I don't know. I really haven't. I jumped on this call like not prepared. So like,
Oh, that's okay. Yeah, no pressure. I'm
Yeah.
hoping we can give you some ideas.
Yeah, I think dinners would be great. Actually, Desiree just recommended the taco meat I've never had in the Fixate book. And I love tacos. So I think I'm going to give that a try and just make like a big bunch, because I could literally eat that every night.
Yeah, tacos are great. You can use do them for so many different things too. I love
Yeah.
taco salad.
But I need to do shopping. I need to like do this all now. But if you guys can share anything for dinner, that's super easy, because I'm like I'm challenged when it comes to like cooking things.
That is so great that you're on the call then. And there's a lot of other people in your boat.
You know what I think? I haven't tried anything from the new the Fixate 2 cookbook, but in there is the spaghetti squash fritters, and I saw people post in Autumn's coach group. They're amazing, and that you should really try them. So that might be a good one to try too, Carrie Danielle, for breakfast.
Okay.
Oh, and what is it?
The spaghetti squash fritters. I'll tell you what page it's on. Hold on. I want to try the lemon poppy seed muffins too.
Oh, those are good. Yeah, I was actually going to try the cornbread. I love the corn.
Well,
Yeah,
Karen, she doesn't have the book yet. We'll share all the recipes, girl. Don't worry.
Oh yeah, let me look at the lemon poppy seeds. Yeah.
I love muffins. I find when I make them healthy, it's very hard to find a recipe that's good when you make them healthy. They come out, no, not like muffin. Like we're spoiled with these sugary muffins. They're more like cupcakes.
Yeah.
But I found them. Lemon poppy, page 163.
There's also a carrot cake baked oatmeal cup that looks really good.
I made a carrot cake oatmeal, not this one, but a carrot cake oatmeal from, I think it was 21 Day Fix Girl, Confessions of a Fit Foodie. It might have been her.
Like one of them is only one yellow, which is great.
Yeah.
And then you can have some protein. You can have something with it.
The carrot cake oatmeal, my husband, Mike made it. It was so good. I don't know whose recipe it was, but it tasted like carrot cake. And when I put it with yogurt and I sweetened the yogurt, it was like a whipped cream. It was like dessert for breakfast. It was so good. It had orange in it.
The spaghetti squash fritters are on page 25. The breakfast.
Yeah, that looks good.
The only dairy I see, Sandra, is grated Parmesan cheese, which you could leave off.
Yeah, I don't need that. And actually, it's not a lot, so it might not bother me.
Why? Oh, you don't like Parmesan, either of you? That's weird.
No,
I could eat that. I could eat it on a cracker.
No, dairy's not my friend, so it just like bothers my stomach. But it just depends sometimes, like the amount. Like I couldn't eat pizza, but like if it just has a little bit of it, like for the taste, I might be able to do it. I just will do it, and then I'll see what happens after. And then sometimes I'm like, oof, I shouldn't have had that. I was trying to find a pancake recipe that didn't have bananas in it.
Oh.
And it's not like I'm anti-banana. It's just, I'm trying to eat at the top of the food groups.
Got you. I'll look right now really quick. See if I find anything.
And also I like the idea of making those for the full week and then just reheating them.
Yes.
Because I think the oatmeal cups I made last week, which honestly I don't know why I've never done that before, where like I put the oats in and then I froze the pan.
Right.
Like it was so easy. And then I just individually put 2 in a baggie, left them in the freezer. And then when I needed to reheat them, I put them in for like 2.5 minutes. And it was so simple. and the fruit was already on top. So like the fruit froze. So it's like, you know, all you have to do is like leave it in overnight, and then you can take them out in the morning. They come right up.
Okay.
You know, you'll spray them in
Right.
the pan before you put them in the freezer. But like, it was so simple.
Nice. And now you want protein pancakes or just like regular pancakes or?
If it doesn't have protein in it, I will also have egg whites with it, right? Because I like to
okay.
have carb in the same meal in the morning because it
Okay.
fills me up.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I know. You need that protein, right? I can't wait.
I like to eat a big breakfast, so I always feel like after my shake, it's always like if I have oatmeal, I'm also having eggs with like veggies or something else with it.
Yeah.
Because like then it really gets me through to like 12:30, 1 o'clock sometimes, and I can space out.
You know what I've been doing too? Because I saw Lori do it a couple times, and I'm like, I wonder what that's like. I've been having my shake with my breakfast. Like if I wait a little bit too long, I have the chocolate shake like on the side as my, to go with my breakfast, and I have oatmeal with it or yogurt, or I'll have like eggs, like you said, and I'll eat and I'll almost have it like as dessert. And it's really good, like eating it with oatmeal on the side, because it's like, you have a sip and then you eat some oatmeal.
Yeah.
I don't know. I really like it. So I've been doing that.
I could try that too.
And it fills me though, because I'm having the shake. Like by the end, I'm like, oh my God, I'm so full.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clean. All right, I'm looking for you, girl. We'll find something without bananas. It says, I wrote without bananas. The first one that comes up is with bananas.
Yeah.
Oh. I like when they have like a little bit of a, this one has 4.5 stars. Like if they have a rating, I like that, because then, because going in blind, not knowing.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't. I've tried a lot and just failed, but it's fine. Like you gotta,
Yeah, that's true. This one's called Fluffy Vegan Pancakes. I don't know why they're vegan, but no banana. And just looking for the ingredients. It's why do they do this? It's so annoying. When you get to scroll all the way down, they have all these. I don't really care about your, like, I know that's mean, but I don't care like it's your grandma's recipe. I know it means something too. I know that's so mean. And I would probably write the same thing, but like,
oh my gosh, I love you.
Just give me the recipe. Like, is that wrong? I said that this is being recorded. There's a lot of ingredients though, but it's basically, it has unsweetened applesauce. I don't know if that's.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all right. It's not that much.
Okay, it's oat flour, non-dairy milk, which is good for you, right? Because no dairy. Lemon juice, which I find weird, but maple syrup, baking powder, baking soda, salt, and vanilla extract. So I can send this over to you.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right. Does it sound like the ingredients are good?
Yeah, I'll try with the apples. I mean, apples and bananas are almost the same thing, but I'll try it.
All right. I guess where should I put? I guess I'll send it to you individually.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
I'm going to start making my shopping list.
Cool. I love that we're doing this. Anybody else need anything while I'm looking? I mean, the internet is so great because I mean, I think you could just go to Confessions of a Fit Foodie and plan out your whole week because she's just amazing. And everything she made, I have not made one thing I don't like. Right?
Or when you do the protein waffles in the Fixie and it says whey protein powder, are you using the regular Shakeology or are you using something else?
I don't have any regular Shakeology. Does it give you that as the ingredient?
It just says a 3/4 of a cup of whey protein powder, vanilla flavor. Do they
in the one I sent you?
Can it be?
No.
No, the one in Fixate.
Oh.
It's in the original Fixate book.
Vegan? Like, does it have to be whey?
If it's just the protein you're looking for, I don't see why it can't be vegan.
Yeah, I could try that too. It has like oat flour and It has almond milk in it. It doesn't have any what do you call it? Doesn't have any fruit in it, but it does have like your carb, egg whites. It has sea salt in it, which is odd. I could try this too.
People are popping on and off, and I don't know. I don't know what's happening. Where am I? Ooh, I'm thinking maybe I could eat the 21 Day Fix stuffed pepper for lunch.
Oh yeah.
Oh God, I love those. I was gonna have them for dinner, but
I'm doing those for lunch at least twice.
ooh.
Yeah.
And then what do you put now that and it has no carb, right? And you put the cauliflower rice. I love that.
I totally do. And I bought something this week that was like Mediterranean cauliflower. And I haven't tried it yet, so I'm going to see how that is. Maybe I might switch up rather than going with the tomato sauce I've always done, I might go somewhere, I don't know, Greek or something. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Just for a change up.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Carrie, what are you eating?
I'm not really actually sure. I think like I am going to try a couple recipes from the new cookbook.
Okay.
I do think I'm gonna try those squash fritters. I actually have a spaghetti squash, so I would like to try those.
Oh, and did you guys see that dessert? It was like a cupcake or something. I love desserts.
No, but
Okay.
the sweet potato hash sounds really good too. And then she made sweet potato hash egg muffins.
Ooh.
Use that hash to make egg muffins, which sounds really, really good. And they do a sausage and egg sandwich too, which would be really appealing to my children. Sausage and egg sandwich. Charlotte said, "Ooh, that's good."
That's the thing I love with I was telling Karen earlier, they have a whole bunch of, like a whole book, I think, on kids snacks and stuff, right? Which is awesome.
I always try to do a crock pot a week. Does anybody have any ideas about crock pot stuff? Just because it's easy to leave and not worry about it?
Pork tenderloin, I always love in the crock pot.
Okay.
Like super easy. Do chicken and salsa. Literally chicken and a jar of salsa of like organic, fresh kind of salsa.
Yep.
It's amazing. And you could do anything with it. You could throw it on your salad. You can use it in tacos or whatever. You can have it as a meal and do veggies on the side.
Yep. She's got
That
a big
sounds great.
chicken. She's trying to think of what to do with it. So
You got what?
a big chicken.
Yeah, that too. Well, that I'm roasting, but I always
Okay.
try to do a crock pot during the week too.
Yeah.
Easy.
I'm trying to think of the other crock pot go-tos. Oh, like Harry said, the balsamic pork from Confessions of a Fifth Foodie. That's very good.
Okay.
And then there's another pot roast I've made. It's an Instapot recipe, but she gives the crock pot version. Like you can do it in a crock pot as well. I think you just have to cook some stuff on the stove first.
Okay.
And it is like the best pot roast I've ever had in my whole life. I think I've shared it in the group before. It's
Awesome.
really, really good. Have you had that yet, Carrie? It's like when the pot roast we grew up on, like the gravy with the like wine in it that makes it's just so good.
So good.
That's Confessions of a Fifth Foodie?
Yeah, she's everything she. Yeah. It's her pot roast.
I never use my crock pot anymore because I'm always using my Instapot now.
Yeah, that's the one thing that's nice is you could use the Instapot as a crock pot. So it's like almost like the only time we're gonna keep. What's that?
Haven't done that because I like it instant.
I know.
I don't blame you.
The only thing I think we're going to use our crock pots for from now on is like if we're having parties and stuff and we need like a lot of, like a holiday. I don't know. Mike thinks he's going to be hosting all these things with lots of people. I don't know. We have to keep every kitchen gadget, get everyone and keep everyone. So we have like literally like 4 crock pots.
I hear you. I have like 3. And there's 3 people in my house. We could each have our own crock pot, you know?
That's so funny. Ah.
She has a carrot soup. It's carrot ginger soup in here. I'm really interested in trying because I make a carrot soup
Yeah.
that we really love. So I'm curious to see. She puts a lot more in hers than I do in mine. I'd like to try it.
Yeah, that looks good. The broccoli bites look really good too.
Wow, broccoli bites.
I know I'm making 2 things. That's like a lot for me. So I'm going to stick to like other basic stuff.
Oh, good. What are your basics? Like your go-to? I think you've told us before, but just in case.
Chicken and veggies, any kind of veggies, but stick to greens like chicken and broccoli with a little bit of brown rice or quinoa. My egg whites, like an omelet with like a little bit of fake cheese with veggies. Like I do make the French toast stuff a lot, like if I really want a carb. So I just use like Ezekiel bread with like egg whites, and I do a French toast with that. So I'll use a whole red container of egg whites.
Okay.
So even if I don't get it all on the bread, I'll just put it on top of when I'm cooking it to give like, you know, more food. And then I'll put either like a little bit of fruit on it, or I will put a teaspoon of maple syrup, because like I mean, like it's nice to have a little bit of a flavor, and I'll use that as a teaspoon, even though it's probably not like fix approved. But
no, I think it is totally. It's a sweetener. Oh yeah. In fact, I think it's in that recipe I sent you.
Always use it.
Yep.
I do oatmeal a lot. I have like a huge bag of rolled oats, so that's super easy. Like you could just, and then I really like an almond butter on top, like a teaspoon of almond butter. With like fruit. So those are like staples. Other lunch stuff is like, I don't know if you guys buy those packet tunas. It's like you can go on the go with them. Those are really great too. When I want a snack, it sounds so crazy, but like I literally will have a bag of carrots or cucumbers in the afternoon, and I will have that packet of tuna. I like it. People think tuna is gross, but like I actually like it, and I'll just eat it with a spoon because it gives me like good protein.
Yeah. Kathy Flynn loves those. She talked about those. Kathy Flynn really likes those. And I think, you know, because she's on the go, she works in the city. So
yeah. And then nice and Costco convenient. Has these like either Costco or I usually get them at like I'll do the salmon burger, and I'll literally have it over a bed of like spinach or broccoli, and it's so easy. I can throw it in the pan. So that's like one big protein. And then there's mahi burgers that you can get at Trader Joe's that are like just a quick, simple, like thing that's frozen. That's like, I can make that in like 10 minutes at night, and I don't have to worry about it. So, anything that's like quick and easy and instant. Yeah. You know, I just try to make sure I have like frozen veggies in the freezer. And then I can pretty much put something together really easy.
Yep.
Even if it's easy, like I'm still writing it out and like knowing I'm gonna have a plan. But
even if it's on a slip of paper, like it just has to be written. I have to see it because it like helps me to know like, oh, I'm eating that. You know?
Yeah, I literally leave this out on the counter and just cross it off like at the end of the day, and it makes me feel like, oh, I've, you know, or if I modified it a little bit, it's like, hey, I'm still on track. Like if I didn't have broccoli, I had another veggie I just felt like I was in the mood for. But so it's like I would say I cook 30% of what I'm actually eating, but I have a plan for the rest of the week, right?
Cool. Yeah, I've been veering off the plan quite a bit these days. So I need to like, especially with like the portion fix thing happening. Like I really want to, because she gives, like we talked about on the earlier call, Karen, that she talks about all these different types of eating, like time nutrition and carb cycling and all these different things. And I don't really know too much about any of those things. So it's like kind of like, I want to like try each one out to kind of see what they're like. And I think it's important that we all do that because it just teaches you about your own body and what works, you know?
Yeah.
So I know it all takes time. It's all a process. But my point is I want to get better on track with at least one of them so that I can kind of see how it's going.
I want to share with you guys. These are amazing. This is Outer Isle Gourmet cauliflower sandwich thins.
Oh, wait. Show it again. Oh.
Now, I don't know. You would have to look to see if a place near you sells them, Sandra.
Oh.
There's not really a place near me. I actually found these in Key Food in North Massapequa, which is like really close to Christine Kennedy's house. But otherwise I had to order them from the company, and the shipping is super expensive. It comes from California, and they kind of ship it, I feel like, on dry ice or something.
Yeah.
Because it's fresh, so that's what makes the shipping really expensive. But they do the pizza crusts also, but they're like gluten-free, nut-free, paleo-friendly, non-GMO, keto approved. There's only 2 carbs per serving, 4 grams of protein, 50 calories.
Oh my God, I need them.
They're really amazing. And the first ingredient is cauliflower. So it's cauliflower egg. Oh, they do have Parmesan cheese in them, Sandra. Sorry. I don't know. So you could
try it.
Yeah.
Maybe only a little amount.
But so that's it. Cauliflower egg, Parmesan cheese.
Oh,
and
that sounds awesome.
Maybe they just season it with it.
Maybe they have it in Whole Foods. I bet you they do. I'll go look.
All Whole Foods are going to carry it starting May.
Yay. Now, that's what I was going to ask you. I wonder if we look up the company. What's the company name?
Called Outer Isle, AISLE.
And I'm wondering if we look it up, if they'll tell you where it is, like what stores.
How I found it.
I'm going there. You know what? I'm going to say, I'll go to my mother-in-law. She lives in Wantagh. I'll go just make a little trip.
Yep.
I'm getting them.
So, and they're not cheap, but they're totally worth it, because even like the cauliflower crust at Trader Joe's.
How much are they?
How much are they? So you get 6 slices in here, and it was probably $6 or something.
But spare no expense when we're eating healthy.
Right. When it's a good product, like I'd rather have
exactly
something with a lot more fillers or a lot less cauliflower in it.
I thought I was crazy for buying a $5 loaf of bread, but it's a staple now in my life.
Yep. Well, it's just like I always buy the eggs. I know $4 more expensive per dozen, but I don't want the non-organic eggs in my life.
The only thing I don't mind buying, like regular and not organic for some reason, is bananas. I don't know why, but I don't like organic bananas as much. I know that sounds weird, probably, but I just don't. I don't know. But everything else, I like you're saying with the eggs, I always do too. And I look at the price and I'm like, ugh. But I don't like the regular eggs as much anymore.
I could always tell the egg part. Bananas, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like I've gotten them and they almost have less flavor. It could have been just that batch or whatever. But I'm like, I'm not going to spend the extra money if every time I get them. I don't really like them.
Yeah.
But this was a great call. Does anybody have any questions before we sign off or anything last minute?
No, I always feel very inspired when I jump on. So thank you.
I'm so excited. I know I got to make my grocery list now. I know what I'm eating. I'm going to make my list and hit the store. I have to work out.
I know I have to work out. I'm going to go run, but I just saw these crispy chickpeas. I'm going to put them in the oven.
Ooh, that sounds good too.
It's just olive oil, sea salt, a little chili powder, and you put it in the oven for 25 minutes. No, 50 to 60 minutes. And it's like a crispy snack. It's only one, it's one yellow and a half a teaspoon. So I'm going to do that right now.
And that's in the second one, the Fix8 second one?
It is in the second one. It's you could do it like a can of chickpeas, like 2 teaspoons of olive oil, a little bit of sea salt, some chili powder, put it on like a parchment paper, preheat the oven 350, bake it for 50 to 60. Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks so much.
Do the chili powder when you take them out, like, cause.
Oh, okay. Otherwise it gets all melty kind of.
Yeah. Just use the sea salt and the olive oil before you put it in. I'm going to do that right now.
Awesome.
I've been wanting to have chickpeas are so good for you. And I've like beans I've avoided and I'm like, I need to put them back in.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Awesome. Thanks so much for hopping on.
Yeah. Could you post your meal plans, by the way, just so I can see them, and I'll do the same, but I probably won't get to it till a little while.
We got to figure out a way to get together because we're not together. Well, we'll figure it out. Yes, I'll post.
Oh, I know what you mean.
Because we're not in the same group.
We're not in the same group.
But we're on the same team. I'll share if whoever shares.
I'll share. Thread, and then you could send it to Karen.
Okay. Oh yes.
Awesome.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Sweet.
Take care.
Bye.